Bros. This is the All Bros Podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, we don't have a whole lot to talk about in Adventures in Hunting. With Pop figures, we got some new X-Men figures coming out. And that's all we got in Pops. Then in Blu-rays, we got 4 new movies that we're going to be discussing a little bit. And then just because the world's still shut down, we don't have any new trailers and nothing's new in the box office. So we will be getting right into our main event of the evening, which will be a Mrs. Doubtfire Dreamcast. So this is going to be way fun.
This is.
Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Donnie, and I host the Adulting with Donnie podcast. And this is not the show to listen to if you're trying to be a better adult. I started this podcast as a way to offload some thoughts that I have throughout the week. My topics vary widely every week. Movies I've seen, guns and gun control, sex, people that are stupid, why I don't care about celebrity opinions, TV shows, snowmobiling. The list goes on and on. I'm always taking topic suggestions from fans of the show too. So join me each week on Adulting with Donnie as I pour some bourbon and allow you to see the inner workings of the mind of a madman. Live free and rant hard.
Okay, first up in Adventures in Hunting, with the new Pop figures, we have some new X-Men Pops, and these are the X-Men from the movies.
I never thought
these
they
figures,
would make these.
Oh, these figures are bitchin'.
They really are. I need that Cyclops.
I need that Nightcrawler and at least one of those Wolverines.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the Jean Grey, but I also might want to get Beast.
Beast looks really cool.
Yeah, he looks way cool.
You don't want... wait, which Wolverine, though?
I don't know. I like the one where he's just in the white shirt, but I also really like the suit.
I'd go with the suit, but that's just me.
Yeah, it might just end up being whichever one I find first.
Fair. Alright, do you have the picture pulled up at all?
I don't.
Okay, I got you. So, starting off with these, we first got Wolverine with his kind of classic white tank top and jeans, and then he is... What is this like kind of pose that he's in? I don't know what to call it. Like he has his arms crossed. Just say
his
that.
Or maybe his Wakandan pose.
There you go. Yeah. So he's in his Wakandan pose with his claws out. And then next up we got Jean Grey hovering. And then she got I don't know what shit she's got all over her face.
She's kind of got it's the cracks from X3.
There we go. That's what it is.
Yeah, when she was going all Dark Phoenix on everyone.
Their first time, and even though their second time really didn't work out either.
It's just because they got so many story aspects wrong.
That's true.
Like, I think they had the right crew to do it. It's just they executed it so poorly.
Yeah, they really did.
Hopefully Marvel doesn't touch the Dark Phoenix storyline for a while.
Yeah, just give it 10 years. Then after that, we got Cyclops, which, like I said, is definitely one that I need. This one is fantastic. He's kind of just in like a battle pose, and gosh, he looks awesome. Yeah, I need that one, definitely. And then after that, we got Beast in his kind of casual, I don't know if you want to call it a casual look, but he's in a suit and tie, and he's reading a book, and he's got his glasses in a kind of like a granny mode, and looking fly as ever.
Hell yeah.
And then next up we got Rogue. I think this is Rogue, right?
White hair?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That would be Rogue.
Okay. Yeah, so we got Rogue with just her right hand out, and I mean it's plain, but it still looks cool.
Yeah, that's the issue with like the same costume for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like if it was her classic costume, like where it was all green with the yellow boots, that would have been like super cool.
Well, I mean, I think they've already made a pop of that, haven't they? In that form?
Yeah, that was like the comic book one.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was the main issue that I had with the X-Men movies. It's just their suits.
Yeah, all of them just wore all black. Yeah, it was kind of annoying.
Yeah, like they need variation, and that's what I loved so much about the new X-Men movies. And I'm so bummed out that we got to see a tease of their comic accurate suits at the end of X-Men Apocalypse.
And then they just throw that out.
Yeah, they didn't even use them.
Nope. Just threw that out the window in Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, like what the hell was... I don't know what they were thinking. Like,
yeah, I don't either.
if you didn't want to go with those specific costumes, at least go with an updated version of them. I mean, come on.
That's 20th century. All right, next up we got Nightcrawler, which is one that Caleb absolutely needs.
Yes, I freaking love Nightcrawler.
And
he's actually one of my top 5 Marvel superheroes.
It's a good choice. He's a really good character. I don't know how to describe his outfit though. He got some like circus pants going on, and
yeah, it's just the pants that he was wearing in. Which one was he introduced in? X2?
Yeah, I think it was X2.
Yeah, I think. It's just the clothes that he was wearing in X2. Like he didn't really have a suit. He was just wearing kind of his normal clothes.
That's true. Next up, we got Storm in her suit, and she's doing her thing. I don't know how else to explain this.
Is it lightning?
Yeah. So technically, yeah, she's doing her thing. She's doing her thing.
Oh, good hell.
Next up, we got Wolverine in his final costume. I don't know. Do I want to call it that? Final costume?
I wouldn't say it's his final costume. Because I think the white shirt is from X3.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think that suit is from X2. Or X1 and X2.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, he's in a black suit with yellow stripes, or yellow all over it. And then he's in like a battle pose with his claws out, ready to pounce. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
I really want this one. And then you got Jean Grey. Did I say Jean Grey?
Yeah.
I meant Mystique. I'm sorry.
Good hell.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I'm like, wait, weren't there only one Jean Grey Pop?
All right, so next up we got Mystique crouching down with one hand on the floor. Nothing really special. And then we got Professor Xavier in his wheelchair. And that's really it. It's just him in his wheelchair. And then you got Magneto. And both Professor X and Magneto are like the Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen versions. It's not... oh my gosh, what are their names?
I know them.
Give me a minute.
Ooh, boy, you're going to get counted so hard.
Just fail me already. I forgot him.
Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy. Bitch.
Damn it, you son of a bitch. Oh, you suck. All right. So
we
after
need to get back into the doing mail counter.
we really do, because I have something in mind already for you. What I want to get you.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. And then next up, where the hell did these pictures go? We have two. So we got two exclusives. We have a metallic Mystique, which will be coming to Target, and it's the exact same pose as the common. She's just metallic.
That's dumb.
And then we got it. It is, but what can you do?
I don't know. Like, I think it would have been cool to do literally anyone else. Like,
Yeah,
why not do a metallic Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had to go with the stupid one with Mystique. Like, a flocked Mystique would have made more sense than a metallic.
It probably would have.
Yeah, I mean, even though I don't think that Mystique is, like, fur. Or, what the hell? Why not a flocked beast?
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
Right?
Out of all of these, that would make the most sense for a store exclusive, is a flocked beast.
Yeah, that would have made way more sense.
But then, besides Mystique, we got a Walmart exclusive Magneto, where he is hovering and sticking out his hand, about to do some damage.
Yeah, and that's the Fassbender version, isn't it?
Kind of looks like it. Let me see, does, Yes, yeah, it's the Fassbender one.
Nice.
Ooh. So I think I might get that one, actually. Is
Yeah,
it up
that
for
one's super
pre-order
cool.
already? I'll be
Oh
damned.
my
It's
gosh.
already up. It's already
Dude,
up for pre-order.
Speaking of pre-order, this is like not in relation. Is that all the X-Men pops?
Yep, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So back when they first freaking announced it, was with which Comic-Con was it? I think it was New York Toy Fair, maybe, where they announced the Avenger video game pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So way back when they announced those, they had a Walmart exclusive Hulk from the Avengers video game, and I just got an email from Walmart saying that they canceled my order.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a so dang it, no, because I don't want to spoil what I was gonna get you for if I lose this month.
No, it was the Walmart exclusive, like the skeleton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I know. I mean,
Are you the reason they canceled my order?
No. But I'm just saying that Linden Walmart. The last time I was there a couple days ago, they had a shit ton of him.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. So
I want one.
I was gonna go back and grab you one for when I lost, but you just ruined the surprise.
Yeah, well, I want the one I pre-ordered. Actually,
the one I buy you isn't good enough.
No, it's just I don't know if they they didn't say anything in the email about like refund, even though I know that they probably did.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's just I want what I ordered. Because I think that's horseshit. Like, it comes out, and then they freaking are like, oh yeah, it's... Nope.
That is horseshit. Yeah. I agree with that.
Freaking retarded.
Okay, I want to go off... I got a pre-order story, too. Well, it's kind of not a pre-order story. But, so, as many of you know, if you listened to our podcast and looked at our Facebook and Instagram for our Adventures in Hunting posted by yours truly... Birds of Prey came out this past last week, and Best Buy had an exclusive steelbook. And for some reason, it was saying it was sold out. You know, it wasn't available within 250 miles of me. And I don't even think any stores actually got the steelbook. That's from what I'm getting. But it kept saying sold out. I'm like, wait, what? How is that possible when no one went to see this movie? Like, so I'm checking it throughout the day, just constantly. Finally, I think it was around 5 o'clock. I log in and it says add to cart. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do it right now. So I do it as fast as I can. I'm like, blah, 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 get it in. And it's saying like, it should ship by June 18th. I'm like, okay, holy shit, that's a long while away, but at least I got it. And then I get a couple days ago, I get a email saying, oh, your order will arrive by May 18th. I'm like, oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I go on Best Buy's website. It's still in stock right now. I didn't have to freak out and buy it.
Oh, dude, isn't that the worst?
It is, but at least I got it. So,
Yeah.
At least I'm looking at it that way.
Dude, I feel like I hear a lot of issues with pre-orders from Walmart. Every once in a while, the Funko shop, but that's like usually when it's like sold out. Who else cancels a lot? Oh, Entertainment Earth, I feel has a lot of issues.
I've heard of that too.
And Best Buy.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I don't think I've ever pre-ordered a Funko Pop. I pre-ordered Steelbooks many, many of times, but I don't think I've ever pre-ordered a Funko Pop.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I pre-ordered any. The only ones that I would have pre-ordered were Hulk figures, and I don't think I did.
You don't say! What?
Yeah, I don't even think I did it with like the colored chrome ones. So
Well, yeah, because I bought those for you. I got those for you.
Not all of them.
I thought I did. Yeah, I got all the chrome ones for you.
Well, I paid you for most of them.
Well, yeah.
No, didn't I? I got the blue one. Didn't I?
No, I got them all for you.
No, because the first ones I had were purple and orange.
No, it's purple and blue.
Purple,
because I got those together.
Okay, maybe it was.
Because I got those at AF Walmart.
Okay,
don't be trying to take credit for my work.
Which one did I get? Okay, I don't know which one I got then. But yeah, I don't think I've pre-ordered. The Skeleton Hulk would have been my first pre-order, and frickin' Walmart screws that up.
Thanks to Walmart.
Yeah, thanks.
You never come through.
Yeah, there's a reason everyone calls you frickin' Discount Target.
Exactly.
Anyway. So that's all the pop figure stories we got for today.
Yep.
Moving on to Blu-rays, we got 4 new movies coming out. First up, we got The Boy 2, which I have not seen.
I haven't either, and I haven't even seen the first Boy, but I heard the sequel sucked, so I have no interest in seeing this one.
Yeah, I don't think I will either. Next up, we got The Way Back,
which stars Ben Affleck himself. And I've actually heard this movie's... I can't remember if it was well received. I'll watch it just because it's Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
I'll watch
What's
anything.
What's this movie about? Because I don't remember... I don't remember this movie. Or recall this movie.
So it's about oh my gosh. I totally just blanked on his on his name. Oh my gosh, what?
Ben Affleck?
Dude, Ben Affleck, thank you.
Good hell,
Dude,
Rose.
How did I don't know how I just blanked on that. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, you just said it like 5 times.
Sorry. So apparently it's about, I guess he used to be a high school basketball superstar, but he walked away from the game for unknown reasons, and then years later, He's stuck in a meaningless job and struggling with alcoholism, the very thing that ruined his marriage. And then he gets a shot at redemption when he becomes the basketball coach for, I guess, the school he went to. Or wait, no, sorry. For Alma Mater, which is a program that has fallen on hard times since his teenage glory days. Okay, so it is his old high school. I mean, it received good reviews. It got an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Kind of sounds like a basic story.
Yeah, but Ben Affleck's in it, so I'm sold. I'm just going to keep saying that.
All right, cool. The next Blu-ray that we got coming out is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, and so this one will be getting a standard Blu-ray release along with a 4K release, and then it will also be getting a Best Buy exclusive steelbook, which of course I have to pick that up because it's freaking awesome, because Sonic is on the front and then Dr. Robotnik is on the back, and then it has Sonic running for the inside artwork, and it's awesome and I need it. And yeah.
Hell yeah. This is a great movie. We highly recommend that you go see this.
Yes,
or
we really do.
Get it.
Or
I mean, I guess you can't go
buy
see
it or rent it. Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, go check this movie out. It's a lot better than we were expecting it to be.
Yes, it really was.
Then the last Blu-ray that we got is Onward, the Pixar movie.
I really wish performed better at the box office, and it really pisses me off that it did.
Well, it kind of got caught at a real shit moment in theatrical history, but it really hit its stride with Disney Plus, I feel.
Yes, I agree. That's what I've heard. So thank goodness.
Yeah.
So this will be getting just a regular Blu-ray and 4K release, as well as a Target exclusive digibook or digipack, whatever you want to call it. And I don't think there's anything else special about it. I think it's just a digipack. It's a digipack that comes with a gallery book. And then it will be getting as well a Best Buy exclusive steelbook, which this is I think it's an interesting choice for the steelbook. The front and back are actually Barley's vest, or like close-ups of his vest, and so like it has like on the front it has a pin of Barley's van, Guinevere, the magical staff, and then a trash can with a unicorn in it. And then the back of it has the tape that says Dad on it. And then the Manticore sword. And then the inside just has the whole cast. Picture of the whole cast.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, of course I'm going to buy it. What kind of question is that?
Gosh, you're such a Pixar whore.
Not buy a Pixar steelbook? What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, good hell.
Don't judge me. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Dude, I swear, freaking Pixar just bends you over the table every time they come out with a new movie.
Damn right.
Yeah.
And I take it like a champ.
You know what? Fair enough. Oh, shit. All right. Well, before we get any more inappropriate...
Why do I have okay, wait, sorry, really quickly. Why do I have a feeling that you're going to use that for the teaser?
Because you know damn well I'm going to.
Yeah?
Shit.
All right, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, so, before we get even more inappropriate, let's move on to the main event of the evening, which is going to be our Mrs. Doubtfire Dreamcast.
Recommended by my sister.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Thanks, Christina.
Time for the main event.
It's main event time.
Let's play a game.
Alright, for this week's main event, like we said, we are going to be pitching our own ideas for a Mrs. Doubtfire movie. And from what we've gathered, because we haven't talked about this, but we do know that we have very different ideas for this movie.
Yes.
So we decided that we were going to do kind of a 2-in-1 Dreamcast. So Rose is going to pitch his idea for another Mrs. Doubtfire, and then I will pitch my idea for another Mrs. Doubtfire. And from what we can gather, I think Rose's is more of a remake.
Yeah.
And then mine is more of a reboot. Which, if you've watched Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, you know that there's a difference.
It's true. That's very true.
Yeah, so I will let you take us with the first pitch.
Damn it, why did I have a feeling you were going to have me go first?
Well,
alright, so mine is just simply called Doubtfire. Dropping the misses.
okay.
Even though he's still going to be called Mrs. Doubtfire. So, the only cast that I have so far is Jack Black. He's going to be playing Mrs. Doubtfire. And I think Christina actually said that she wanted Jack Black.
Dude.
Didn't she?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah. So, I'm going with your wishes, sis. So, this is how my story goes. So, Chandler, a 45-year-old bachelor. Jack Black, I think he's 55. I think if he just dye his hair, I think he can maybe pass for 45, maybe closer to 50.
I think it would de-age him enough just shaving the beard.
There, that's a good point.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's mostly his beard that's all gray. Like, I don't think his hair is all that gray.
That's a good point. So, okay,
and he's
there we
55?
go. Yeah, I know, right? I was shocked, too.
Jeez.
Yeah. So Chandler, a 45-year-old bachelor, has been trudging through life since he lost his fiancée 15 years ago to a drunk driver. He has had numerous sessions of therapy, and even though he says he is fine, his friends know he uses humor to hide it all deep inside. After being let go from numerous retail jobs, including Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, because of his dry humor and comedy towards customers, he decides to try something different. While on Facebook, he discovers a job posting for a nanny. The only problem is Shannon, a mother of 4, is only looking for a female nanny. So, do you think that's like a little too sexist for 2020?
Maybe a little bit.
So, like, what year would that not be considered sexist, or at least not as sexist as it would nowadays?
You know what you could do to, like, make it a little bit more, not believable, but just something so it fixes that?
What?
So have it be like maybe he has a negative interaction with her, with the person that's hiring for the nanny at the beginning. Just something just crazy freaking happens, right? And then he sees the job listing,
Okay.
goes there, sees it's her, and it's just be like, shit, I'm perfect for this job, but I can't get it because she knows who the hell I am. And then he wants to go do the the change.
Love it. Okay. Yes, I love that. See, you're always so good at fixing my stories. I love it. You're so good, man.
I do that with like every movie, dude. Everyone's just like, "Oh, well, this was a big plot hole," and I'm like, "No, not if you think this." But it's usually like completely out there.
All right, so he remembers during his college years that his good friend Kevin was a part of the theater department and really got into makeup and prosthetics. He contacts him, and it turns out he is a makeup artist for the haunted... Okay, so what I'm going to do, what I want to, even though like Kevin's not like a huge part of the movie, he's kind of like big in the like Halloween like maze kind of department. So like half of October he works at the haunted circus, and then the other half of October he works at Not Scary Farm. So he has to travel quite a distance.
That'd be cool.
But he gets paid good. Yeah. Wait, you really actually know what Not Scary Farm is?
I know what Not Scary Farm is. I just haven't been.
Oh. Oh. Well, no, a lot of people actually don't know what Knott's Berry Farm is, so I'm actually amazed that you actually know what it is.
Well, my parents are from California, so they know what it is. It's just we've never been.
Oh. Okay. You should, dude. It's so much fun. Ghost Rider, my favorite wooden roller coaster ever.
I don't trust wooden
roller coasters. But this one's worth it. You'll get whiplash. It's so worth it.
Great. Or I could get in a car accident, too.
But that's not as fun.
Arguable. At least with that, you get a little bit of drama in your life.
Fair. I'm sure we could try to add some drama with Ghost Rider. Alright, so Kevin says he's never really done something like this, but he is up for the challenge. After the final touches are made, Chandler contacts Shannon and sets up an interview. So, I don't know if it's been clear enough. I don't know if it's clear. But at this point, like he's transformed himself into Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay.
But should I keep the name Jubediah? I don't know how the hell to say her first name. Isn't it like Jubediah? Doubtfire, my dear?
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I keep forgetting that she has a first name.
Kayla.
Yeah, I know.
Shameful. But I'm pretty sure it's. I think you said if you don't say it like Jubediah or Jubediah, we're gonna get so roasted in the comments.
Yeah, we
we're
probably
gonna get
are.
Destroyed. So, you know what? Margaret Doubtfire. That's her name in mine. Margaret Doubtfire.
That works.
I think it has a nice ring to it. Alright, so he contacts Shannon and sets up an interview. Still trying to get used to disguising his voice. Because, let's face it. He comes across as still having, an old lady's voice, but he's still, trying to perfect it. Shannon explains the tasks of the job and how her kids are on a tight schedule. Impressed by Chandler's resume and his experience in nannying, even though, he lied out of his ass, and most of his contacts were his old buddies from college, she hires him on the spot, not knowing he was the only one that applied. And the reason why is because over the years, Shannon's kids have gained quite the reputation in the nanny world. So that's why.
Ooh.
Yeah. Still don't know where I want that to go. To many, they are the worst of the worst. Over time, though, after a couple of weeks, the kids begin to warm up to Mrs. Doubtfire as well as Shannon. She feels she can talk to her about anything, including what happened to her husband. Chandler, starting to consider this family his own and falling for Shannon, must decide if he wants to keep his job or risk everything for a second shot at happily ever after. So I didn't want to write an ending. I kind of want to just, I don't know, let people guess for when the movie's actually made, which it won't. But.
Ooh, that's good.
Well,
That is really good.
Thanks, bro. Is there any changes you would make? I mean, you've made some great ones so far.
No, nothing that I can think of. I think the change of it, him being like trying to reconnect with his family, and maybe like try to get his kids back or whatever, from the original.
Yeah.
I think that changing it to be like, oh, I need a job, would be is a really good twist on that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I could see that working out like really, really well.
And we all know Jack Black would have the time of his life in this role.
Oh my gosh! I mean, that would be freaking iconic. Like it would be. I mean, as iconic as you could get doing a replacement of whatever Robin Williams has done.
Yeah, I feel he would be a great follow-up to honor Robin Williams' work. Because, I mean, no one can replace him as Mrs. Doubtfire, but I think Jack Black could do a really good portrayal.
Yeah, he'd do a really good job. Dang. Maybe I should have gone first.
Right.
My story's not nearly as structured as yours.
No, come on, man. Let's hear it.
All right, so mine is a reboot. So this is in a world where Mrs. Doubtfire exists. The movie exists.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't have names for like all of my people, but the person that I'm choosing to be, I'm just going to say Doubtfire or Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm picking someone that is actually really close to Jack Black. I am choosing Adam Devine.
Yes. I love it. Okay. I'm already
so
on
I want
board.
him to be like kind of a deadbeat guy that lives with his parents. And I think I want his parents to be Melissa McCarthy and Will Forte.
Hell yes.
Yeah, so I kind of want a
Love it.
bearded Will Forte because bearded Will Forte looks a lot older.
True.
That's the mom and dad that I want. And my story kind of goes where they're just kind of sick of his antics. Like not doing anything around the house, just kind of like just taking advantage ultimately. So they kick him out. And so when they kick him out, he goes to live with a friend. So he has two friends. I chose his friends being, one's Robbie Amell.
Oh, okay.
Which, do you know who he is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so him, what else is he like in?
I'm trying to hear.
Like just so like for the people that don't know.
Let me look him up. Just 1 second.
Okay, so while you're looking him up, his other friend is the makeup artist / special effects person, and I'm choosing Aubrey Plaza because I think she just gives off that vibe.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that she's just kind of into the creepy makeup or just doing makeup stuff.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, so those are his two friends. He goes to live with Robbie. But I mean, I'm going to say Robbie has like a girlfriend or something. I didn't cast a girlfriend for him.
Okay.
But I mean, it very well could be Aubrey Plaza. But maybe it's just they're getting acquainted to being like living that couple life. And he's kind of like cramping their style.
Okay.
So they're like, all right, you need to find somewhere else. And then he becomes desperate and he's like, I don't know where else to go. And then while he's scrolling on, let's say like Facebook or something, he scrolls and sees his mom has posted an ad for like a maid or like an in-house, like a housekeeper. And he sees that that's his opportunity to, he's going through and seeing what they're requiring and seeing the list of stuff that he needs to do. And then he sees that they offer, or that they're offering him the position, whoever gets the position, to live in-house with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a live-in housekeeper.
Yeah.
So he sees this opportunity, and he's just like, I need to get that job. And so Robbie points out, he's just like, they're not going to let you home, and blah, blah, blah. And then somewhere in the background, they hear Mrs. Doubtfire playing. And so he just kind of like gets super wide-eyed, looks over at Aubrey's character, and she's just like, nope, not doing it. And then it's like, they end up doing it. I know CinemaSins is going to get pissed at me for that. Because they're constantly sinning. Like, character says he's not going to do something, but ends up doing it anyway. Ding! I'll take the ding. So, she ends up doing, like, the whole, like, makeover thing. Mrs. Doubtfiring it up. And then I don't know if I want him to go with like the Doubtfire name.
What? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, just with how famous of like I said, Mrs. Doubtfire exists in this movie. So that movie exists in this movie.
Yes.
With how famous of a movie Mrs. Doubtfire is, I don't think he could get away with calling himself Doubtfire.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so... Or maybe he does. Maybe he could go with it. And, like, maybe he could go with, like, the Doubtfire name. It's just... Yeah. I don't know. If you go with the Doubtfire name, you have to have the parents acknowledge that they know the movie. Otherwise, they're just like...
Or, like, could it be like a... Kind of like a... Could it be, like, the parents are just like, man, why does that name sound so familiar? Like, kind of that kind of thing?
Kind of. It's not that they forgot. It's just... Like, maybe they just acknowledge, they're just like, oh, my name's blah, 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 Doubtfire. And then they're just like the movie? And then he's just like, yup.
That's my
and
name. It's a family name.
And then just, yeah, pretty much. Just kind of pull that shit off, right? And then they just are like, okay. And so they end up, and then maybe like no one else applies for the job, or maybe other people do, and he's just like at his friend's house just freaking out, being like, they're never gonna hire me, like they freaking know. And or maybe like Robbie, before like they do the whole makeup thing, after, when he's just like, how do I look, after they find his look, maybe Robbie's just like, they're going to know it's you. I mean, your mom changed your ass. It's just something like that. Oh. And then, yeah, so he's just like freaking out about not getting the job. And then he gets a call from his mom, or maybe his dad. I'll say his dad. He gets a call from his dad are saying like, "Hey, you got the job," and so he goes in and lives with his parents. Like, goes and basically just lives in his room again and starts doing all the things like on the list, being like self-sufficient and whatnot, and basically doing all these different things. But they rent out a sibling's room. So maybe like let's say they rent out a sibling's room for someone like the love interest. And so that gives him like the motivation to use the money that he's getting to move out. So it's not like, cuz he's taking advantage, being like, "Oh, their son is like super cute," or blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. So just trying to get in with this girl. And then it's like you can have that like where he needs to switch back and forth.
Yeah.
And just like that craziness.
Okay.
And then by the end, I want the girl that moves in with the parents to kind of figure out who he is and be like, "Okay, this is weird," and then leave. And then him kind of just be down in the dumps and whatnot. And then his mom comes to him and starts to like console him, basically revealing that she knows that it's been him the entire time. And then he's just like, "What? Like, you knew it was me?" And then her just kind of going back on that joke that his friend makes him, being like, "Well, yeah, I changed your ass for the first like part of your life." Like, you think a little makeup is going to make me not recognize you? Like that kind of deal.
Okay.
And then it's just like shows him get like his life together, and then maybe he gets a job doing some performance art or whatever. Or maybe he gets into like housekeeping.
That'd be really funny if he did. It's like, wait, I actually like this.
Yeah, just like something where it's just like, yeah, that would be my whole story, where it's just his parents let him in and just like, just they know it's him, but like they don't lead on to that at all.
Okay.
But then I don't want it to be like as soon as he changes his ways, or once like they figure it out that he gets with the girl, it's like it'd be like a significant amount of time afterwards.
Okay. Okay, I like that.
He like reconnects.
I'm glad that you're ignoring.
So maybe like do a 6 months, 8 months later, and then they run into each other.
Okay, I'm glad that you're ignoring like the basic love story trope. Love it.
Yeah, or maybe he just runs into someone else and
love at first sight.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like that kind of deal.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. If you're throwing a love interest in, I think the goal at the end should be that they get together.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Because then, it, like, honestly, the rest of the movie kind of just means nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like what they could do at the end. So have it maybe be like they go and I don't know, like pull like a Friends thing when they're just like, "Oh, like, hey, sorry for tricking you into thinking I was this old lady," and her being like, "Oh, it's okay," and then introducing them to someone else. It just kind of, for me, that would feel like a little bit of a betrayal. For a movie that I watch, where it's like, okay, at the end you kind of want them to end up together, but you also don't want it to end up together immediately.
Yes, that's true.
So I would do that like maybe at like a post-credits thing, or maybe just like right at the ass end, just throw in like an 8 months later thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I got.
I love it. What are you saying that I have the better story? I feel both of ours are really good.
I think they both really work out.
They really do. Honestly, I could see both of these working as a remake/reboot. So I actually don't even know who made the original Mrs. Doubtfire, but whichever studio did, hit us up.
Shit. What's the one with the Statue of Liberty?
Oh, Columbia?
Yeah, I think it was Columbia.
Okay, well, hit us up, Columbia.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm going to tag them in this episode.
Do it.
Or if it wasn't Columbia, I'll tag whatever studio did this movie.
I'm kind of interested now. I got to find out. Because
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think it was Columbia. Oh, no, it was actually distributed by 20th Century Fox. We're both wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, well, Disney.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. See, I know Disney does Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, hit us up. Well, who should I tag? Well, I could probably tag 20th Century Studio.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn, this movie... Okay, really quickly, I just got to point out, Mrs. Doubtfire killed it at the box office. Holy shit. It only cost $25
what did it do?
So it cost $25 million to make. It grossed over $441 million. Damn. That is a lot for back then, because this came out in 1993.
Jeez.
Look at you go, Mr.
I'm
Robin
surprised
Williams.
the sequel hasn't come out.
Well, I don't think Robin Williams wanted to do one.
That's fair.
Yeah. Why touch perfection?
I don't know, for fun.
Fair, but then we get...
That's why we touched it, isn't it?
That's true, but then, we get... Not saying ours would be good, but I'm just saying when we touch greatness, we get like A Christmas Story 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
just
you're
saying.
right.
Not saying that would happen with ours, because it wouldn't, but just saying.
Yeah. Well, Christina's going to have to let us know what she thought.
Yes. I hope you liked it, Christina. I hope you liked both.
Yeah. We'll have to do, see if she's down for doing a breakdown of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. I will ask her, because I'm sure she'd love to do that.
Yes. All right, well, cool. So this is a bit of a shorter episode for us.
Yeah, no kidding. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought it was going to be longer with us pitching both of our ideas, but
that's what I thought too. But
guess not.
Nope.
Yeah. So if you like this episode, want to hear more of our stuff, you can follow and subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, RadioPublic, Radio.com, Spotify, and more. You can also catch all of our episodes on our YouTube channel, as well as some bonus videos that we are going to make. You can also follow us on social media. If you want to hit us up with an episode idea, want to answer our question of the week, which I didn't get out this week because we didn't know what we were doing until yesterday.
Yeah. I think this is like the most last minute we've ever been last minute. If that made any sense.
Yeah. So our question of the week for next week, we will be doing it, or Rose is going to pitch us his Dreamcast for a Freddy vs. Jason 2. So what do you think the question of the week should be?
All right. I don't know. Maybe like if Freddy and Jason went at it again, who wins this time?
Well, who won last time?
It's kind of a tie. I feel it's... Okay, should we ask who won? Who, in your opinion, who won in Freddy vs. Jason, the first one? Should we ask that?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a real good one.
Okay, let's do that. Because...
All right, so that's our question of the week, which will be posted on, let's say, Wednesday?
Let's do it.
Or Tuesday?
Should we do Tuesday or Wednesday?
I don't know. Let's do Wednesday.
Sounds good to me.
Yes. Or if you would, you can also hit us up on social media if you want to join us. Ever. We would gladly like to have anyone on.
Yes.
Well, we are on Facebook at facebook.com/theallbros, Twitter and Instagram at theallbros. You can email us as well at theallbroschannel@gmail.com, as well as check out our website, which is tinyurl.com/theallbros, which has links to our merch store, which is on TeePublic at teepublic.com/user/theallbros channel. All one word. And whoever keeps buying our stuff,
let us know.
Yeah, send pictures of that shit.
We'll get a shout out. Come on, people, please.
Yeah, just send it to our Twitter or Instagram or our Facebook if you want to do Facebook. Just we want to see who's getting our stuff. But yeah, so like I said, next week, Dreamcast, Freddy vs. Jason 2. And until then, this has been the All Bros Podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Deuces.
So long. Swear it gets worse and worse every week. Gosh damn it.
Well, maybe you should try harder.
Well, maybe you should suck my nipple.
Gosh damn it.